Please welcome Will Packer.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Sherri.
Will
Oh, my
Packer.
goodness. Listen, you got the best looking audience in television. You see these people? Let me tell you what everybody at home doesn't see, okay?
What?
Sherri's whole audience is drunk. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. In between the breaks, they are playing music, they doing
Partying.
tequila shots. It's amazing. I want to be in the audience.
We have an amazing audience and the energy, and you're here, so you
And I'm
help
here.
with that
Absolutely.
energy.
I love it. How you doing, girlfriend?
When I tell you, I'm always so glad to just be with you. Like, joy follows you around like a blanket on your shoulders, and your smile is can't be beat. Will.
I'm happy.
I know
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm blessed.
It's such a deeper thing than happy, because happy is like temporal.
Yeah.
Like you have like, it exudes. It comes from deep in your soul.
It's a good spirit that I have, and it's contagious. You know that. Don't you know when you're around people that just drain the energy out of the room?
Yes.
And you don't even like to be around
You
them?
don't like to be around them.
I don't like to be around those people. That's why I got good energy. I protect myself. So I really feel like when you're living a good life, manifesting a good life,
Yes.
like you gotta share that. You know what I mean?
You do have to share it.
Yeah.
And speaking of sharing,
Yes.
Will, since you brought it up, because you know, like I auditioned for Girls Trip and I didn't get it. So I think, and you talking about sharing.
Sherri brings this
ask
up
you
every time.
Every time I see you, I ask you the same
Yes, you
thing.
do.
You
Yes.
know what I'm gonna ask you, right?
You're gonna ask me for Aaron Pierre's phone number again, and this is the thing.
I'm just saying.
This is why he changed his number the last time, because I gave it to Sherri, and she wouldn't stop calling that man, talking about his energy.
I want to know, when is Girls Trip Part 2 supposed to be happening?
All
You
right.
know I love the film.
Y'all ready for it?
You know I love the film.
Yes, we do. And Sherri, listen, I got
Yes.
something for you.
Will.
Listen, I think Sherri would be amazing in Girls Trip 2. Don't y'all agree? Sherri, now that I finished my book, I had to be in the lab, okay?
That's right, you
I'm
in-
somebody, I believe that you gotta put in work when nobody's looking. One of my mottos is the work you put in when nobody's looking makes everybody pay attention later. So I've been working on the book. Now I can focus on Girls Trip 2.
Yes.
And I can work on your best part. Because
Oh,
we
my
gotta
goodness.
get you, what kind of vibe you feeling? Because, you know, last time, you remember Girls Trip, right?
Yes, I
and the girl,
remember.
and they was on the zip line and
They was
doing
on
all
the
the
zip-
crazy stuff.
Yes, yes.
Sherri said she wanted to do it all. She wanted the grapefruit, the zip line, and all the
Everything.
stuff. I just need to know how wild you're willing to get, Sherri.
Well, for you, I will get wild.
Hello.
I will get wild.
All right. Y'all heard it here.
Because you know I love you. Oh my God.
I love you
It's
back,
just-
mama.
You do such amazing movies. You just have your pulse, your hand on the pulse of what's happening, and you do amazing work. I
Thank
just want to
you.
give you your flowers
I appreciate
for that.
Thank
Will.
you. Thank you. Thank
But
you.
there was another question that I wanted to ask you, because things have been tough after the LA wildfires.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people are saying that they thought that, an award show like the Oscars should not happen. And you were one of the producers of the Oscars, which
Yep.
is why I wanted to ask you.
Yep.
How do you feel about it if they say no Oscars?
I think they should have the Oscars. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because so many people are employed by that show,
Yeah.
and the industry right now is going through a very tough time.
Yeah.
We've had work stoppages. Of course, you've got the wildfires. And because I ran the show, I know there is something on the order of 1,000 people that are
would
affected
be-
by that show.
right.
I'm not talking about just the stars that you see on the red carpet with the nice dresses. I'm talking about hardworking folks that do the lights, the cameras, craft service.
need to work.
Those people. I've talked to many of those people, and they said, we want there to be a show because
Right.
they want to get back to work and have a sense of normalcy. And it gives a platform where we can then put it out there to the world and say, this is how you can donate. This is how you can make people aware
That's
of what
such
folks
good
are going
insight. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
that we do have it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I do too.
Now, and congratulations to you. Your hit show, Ready to Love, is
Yes.
celebrating its 10th season
It is.
on OWN.
It is,
Okay.
yes. We are the longest running black dating show on TV.
On TV.
Girl, I done put a lot of people together. Yes,
You
I
have put a lot of people together.
I have, yes.
Now, first of all, how the heck did you get Oprah to green light a reality show on OWN?
It wasn't easy. Because Oprah said, Will, you know I don't want no mess. That's an Oprah quote.
Oprah don't like mess.
She said, don't put no mess on my network, Will. I told her, I said, you know what? We're going to make it quality, right?
Okay.
And so it doesn't mean that we don't have drama, okay?
Right.
This season, you know, you heard of a love triangle, right?
I haven't heard of a love triangle.
I got a love square on this season of Ready to Love. I'm going to let y'all figure out how many sides and how many people are in that. But I told her that it would be something that would be mature adults, right?
Yes.
And so this is for the folks that are grown. These are my grown folks that are looking for love. I
You
don't
like
wanna
grown
leave
and
y'all
sexy.
out. Yeah.
Yes.
A little grown and sexy.
Okay,
Absolutely.
congratulations. 10 seasons.
It's crazy that it's been
Will
going on so
Packer.
long. Yes. And we're in Philadelphia this season.
And you're in Philly.
We in Philly.
Oh, you know there'll be some stuff going on in Philly.
You know them Philly folks. Listen. I hope they don't burn the city down now. They done won this Super Bowl.
You ain't gonna be able to tell Philly
I need y'all to calm down, Philadelphia.
Philly is on a high, and now you're going to Philly.
Yes, they are.
You know, another thing I want to congratulate you on is you got your book out, Who Better Than You?
Yes.
The Art of Healthy Arrogance and Dreaming Big.
Yes.
It's so funny because when reading this is so good. What is healthy arrogance?
Yeah.
Because usually that's not a good word.
Well, because arrogance is different, right?
Okay.
Arrogance means you walk into a room and you say, I'm better than everybody here, right? I'm a winner. I'm going to win because you're losing, right?
Okay.
That's not what healthy arrogance is. I have been around some of the most successful people in the world.
Yeah.
And they all have this feeling that they are destined to be successful. And that is a supreme confidence that is a muscle that you can grow. They walk into a room and they don't feel like, do I belong here? Should I be here? They feel like not only do I belong, but this room is better because I'm in it. And they want to add something to the room.
Ooh.
And every single person should feel that way. So in the
Yeah.
book, I talk about how I've been dealing with all these crazy Hollywood folks.
Yes.
And I've learned so many things that are transferable, whether you're in Hollywood or not. And one of the things is making sure that you understand that nobody is more deserving of success than you are.
Wow. That's such a great answer. And you know what? It's so funny because somebody helped me put that into perspective, what you're talking about. I had to host a very intimate dinner with the Clintons, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton,
Yes.
Chelsea Clinton.
Yes.
And I tell you, I was terrified. I had to make everybody laugh. It was very rich people.
Yeah.
And I remember John Murray whispered to me because I was so, I felt like I wasn't supposed
That
to be
you
there.
didn't belong in that
He
room.
did, but he said, Sherri, you belong here.
Yes.
And I killed that night. And Bill
Yes.
Clinton said, Sherri, like you were the perfect person.
Absolutely. Yes.
And now, that's what I would say. How do you help somebody? Because going in front of people, that's sometimes very
It's
scary.
challenging, but we've all been there. We've all been where you were with the Clintons, right? Everybody has a moment when you're in a room and you have that insecurity.
Yeah.
Do you belong? It is something that you have to grow.
Okay.
The number one thing you have to realize is that there was nobody in that room that had what you had. That is the key. And once you realize that, then you try to feed into the things
Right.
you have that you can give to people.
Oh, Will, I
Yeah.
love this.
Yeah.
And like in the book, not only is it's those kind of like wonderful tips, but you have these celebrity stories,
I do.
which, you know, kind of advance what you're saying.
Yeah.
So in here, universal lessons from celebrities. Is there anything, one story about celebrity that you just love?
Okay, there's a story.
Okay.
There's a chapter in the book called Take the Thunder Out.
Take the
okay?
thunder out.
Yes, take the thunder out means that when you're in an argument with somebody, right? Oftentimes we all are trying to figure out why to tell somebody I'm right and you're wrong and
Right.
you want to fight, and that's a battle. But you got to win the war. The war is going on. You're getting focused on the minutia. One of the ways to take the thunder out is to immediately go in and own whatever it is that you had to do with it
Yes.
and take away that moment, right?
Okay.
So, Idris Elba,
Yeah.
his first time going to the Emmys, he was nominated and he had a very expensive designer who had done a suit for him.
Okay.
And he called and he said, this suit is messed up. It was 2 hours before the Emmys were supposed to start.
Right.
He was headed to the red carpet. He said, I'm not going because the suit is messed up. It's wrong. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. The designer rushed over immediately right away. Now, the designer had done nothing wrong. It was not the designer's fault. It actually turned out that Idris had taken this suit to a dry cleaner that didn't know how to deal with fine Italian fabric. And they had messed up the suit. Now, that designer could have said, Idris, this is your fault. You know what they did? They went over to his hotel room with a seamstress and a tailor in tow. They walked in and they said, Idris Elba, take your pants off. How many ladies would love to tell Idris Elba,
know.
take those pants
Take
off?
the pants off.
And Idris said, what are you talking about? What? He said, take your pants off because I got a seamstress and a tailor, and we're going to get this fixed right now. He said, well, wait a minute, hold on. Because somebody messed up. I need to know who messed up, who, why.
Right.
And they said, it doesn't matter. We should have had a backup suit for you.
Ooh.
We should have had something else ready to go. This is on us, and we're going to fix it.
Yeah.
And they kept their eye on what the main prize was. And Idris Elba did take those pants off.
Ah.
And they got him a new suit right then that day, and he made it to his first Emmy nomination.
So it kind of diffused.
It diffused it. That is powerful. People think that it's a weakness to come in and apologize or own your part in a conflict. It's not weakness. You have all the leverage when you walk in, especially when somebody, you know, you revved up and ready to go. Whatever Sherri's gonna say, I got this and this that I'm gonna say opposite her.
Yeah.
When you take that away and you say, you know what, I could have done better.
Yes.
Whatever it is, I own my part, let's move forward. Now you're keeping your eye on the main thing. And this is one of the things I've learned in a really adversarial industry like Hollywood.
Oh my gosh, I love these tips in here.
Yeah.
Can I ask you one more thing? I don't know how quick you can make it.
Okay.
When women go in, it's hard for us to negotiate our worth. You know, we always have a hard time stating what we are worth.
Yes.
What kind of advice would you give?
You have to make sure that other people buy into your value by seeing how it will benefit them, okay? So when you walk in, I don't care if you're a woman, a person of color, minority, it doesn't matter. You walk into a room, you have to get that person to understand that I'm going to add value to you, because everybody's always thinking about what can you do for me, right? I don't want to pay Sherri her worth. I want to make sure that I'm getting paid my worth. But if you walk in and you say, listen, as Sherri Shepherd, I'm going to make you look good because your talk show ratings are going to go through the roof with me. And then I go, oh, okay. Well, what's it going to take to get you on the team? Now you can talk about that because I've bought into your value. So you got to understand it's a two-way street, and you have to make sure you get others to buy into the commonality of your value. That's how you do that.
Will Packer.
Come on now.
Will Packer.
Yes.
I want to tell you thank you for being here. I need you to come back. We gotta have a Q&A with you on this.
I
love you so much, Will.
Thank you.
Y'all.
Thank y'all.
Watch season 10 of Ready to Love on OWN, and Will's book is in stores now. And studio audience, we gotta give you a copy. Everybody
gets a copy.
is getting Will's book.
You get a book. You get a book. You get a book.